Hey, Bushcraft family, back again with another video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're finally getting back to our our weekly market review. Yeah, that's what it's called. Last week I didn't do one because they didn't have it, and the reason they didn't have it is because they took me off the list. So I had to go and find it and get back on the list, so to say. But we're back again, and it looks like they've done some updates on the page itself, or the PDF file that they do send out. But I just wanted to let you guys know that hopefully we'll be doing these every week now, and we'll see how things go. But let's go ahead and switch it over and start this thing up, shall we? And as you can see, make sure that's going. It's June 17th on here. Again, it comes out on Thursday, which sometimes they do tweak it through the weekend and whatnot. So we put it out on Monday for you. And this is what all the gardeners and farmers and all this, they use this to determine what prices are. And it's also what the people who buy stuff for your grocery stores and restaurants and stuff, and they determine how the stuff is, basically. If there's shortages here and there, or what to look for in the future about pricing their stuff. So let's get started here. This is just a brief overview. It's a lot shorter than it usually is. So California has experienced a heat wave. In California, a heat wave, okay, in all growing areas, which is affecting many markets. Roma and grape tomatoes should improve over the next week as production slowly ramps back up and newer areas begin in the east. Okay. West and Mexico. Oh, that's adding to that. Okay. We see new crop tomatoes becoming available out of the Central Valley this week, but we may have setback as extreme heat is forecast over the weekend. Yeah, it's been in Ohio. It's been, we go from winter, then summer. We skip right over spring. There's no spring. It's just winter, summer. One day we have 40 degrees, 30-degree nights. Boom, 80 degrees. Ha, summer. Yeah. And now I know down in Texas, all of our spring went down to Texas area. Oklahoma, it's just been raining horrible down there. Okay, where we were at, coming out of Central this week, we see a setback heat forecast over the next weekend and expect to reach as high as 115. Woo. This will impact, yeah, pretty much. And then here we go for bananas. The banana. We'll get it right. The banana market continues to remain firm as sales surge and the force measure continues. With that said, this will be lifted around week 26 and should relief on horizon early July. So hopefully the banana issue is going to, I mean, I haven't really seen too much except for really, really green bananas. Odd thing is, I got some of them green bananas and I put them in a paper bags because it speeds up the ripening. And a day later, I looked to see how they were, and they were way past ripe. So I'm not sure what was up with that. But we'll go down here a little bit. As you see, bananas, this is market alerts. And bananas have been on the alert since I started doing this. But bananas, act of God and force measure. Banana sales continue to be up. The food service industry is experiencing the reopening of the states. And we are working hard to have proper color in our DC, our DCs. In our DCs. Direct contact? I don't know what the DC stands for. I'm sure somebody out there knows. Oh, DC port delays? Oh, yeah, this is at Henimu have caused further issues on the West Coast. Yeah, they're still having issues unloading at the docks and stuff at the port. And then we have the carrots. Carrots are escalated again. Garlic is extreme. Ginger extreme. It's been pretty much the same. And we have pears, small sizes. Small pears will remain tights through August. Imports are available on the East Coast. Okay. And then the tomato issue. Roma tomatoes, grape tomatoes, and cherries. It's pretty much the same thing. They're having issues in Mexico with the weather and stuff. And then it goes from Mexico to Florida. And Florida was having unusual weather down there for growing tomatoes. So tomatoes have been struggling. So you'll probably start seeing issues about that coming up. But hopefully we'll have our own tomatoes to deal with. So we don't have to worry about the store-bought stuff. But then you have like ketchup, barbecue sauce, and all that stuff. Spaghetti sauce and things like that. But we can make our own. And then we have the Mexico, the Romas, and pretty much just what I just talked about. And then transportation and weather. We won't go over the weather because I'm not a weatherman or anything. If you want to look to the weather, it's just pop open an app or whatever. Freight rates impacting all concepts are resulting from increase on cost of truckloads, the extended mileage from Yuma and Salinas with the transportation. Increase in fuel prices, yeah, and in addition to labor with shortage of drivers and warehouse pickers. It's just all the way down the line. You name it, that's the issue. This is coupled with a large increase of cost of pallets, the inflation at an 8 to 10%. Okay, it went up to 10% now. It was 8 average. It truly is an unprecedented time in freight market. So please reach out to these guys. But yeah, there's not enough workers. The gas prices, the crates and stuff is made out of wood, so wood prices has brought that up. Skids, the same thing. Shortage of drivers, because a lot of the drivers went to hauling medical stuff. So yeah, and then we're not going to go over this part of the stuff, yeah, because we just try not to mention that stuff. It's been over talked about and everything anyway. So, and here we are with the gas. $4 a gallon, averaging $4 a gallon. So possibly it's a bit more than that. I know gases went up here to $3 for regular gas, or they don't call it road. It's on the cheap stuff, and then diesel is way up there. I remember whatever happened to that. I remember diesel used to be cheaper than unleaded gas and the stuff we use now. I mean, who remembers regular gas? That's a thing. But here's the weather stuff, and then here we got the goodbyes, and this is quite interesting. I was checking this out a little bit here. Here's the goodbyes. Each week, our team spotlights commodities based on how favorable prices, quality, and supply are in the market. Stay ahead of the trends and look for these goodbyes for their stellar performance in the field. Please see each individual product for more information below and reach out to your PA representative in order guide information. And they do have a lot of information, like what all these terms and things mean, and a whole bunch of stuff. And this basically slicer cucumbers are doing good, and that's about it. But I want to go over here. If you look at, these are growing regions, I guess you would call it. Yeah, it says that in season. There you go. But if you look through here, now you have, this is your Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona area, Oklahoma. They have their own section where they grow like apricots, brambles. I have no idea what that is. Cabbage, fava beans. Fava beans. I don't know if you guys got that or not, but lamb's quarter, peas, shallots. You kind of get it. Tomatoes and stuff like that. Watermelon. And then you have the Midwest. This Ohio up here and all this. They grow different things. And for this time, right now, this time of year. And this is what is good on the market and stuff. Asparagus, blueberries, bok choy, currants, gooseberries, okra. Really? Okra? Okra is like Oklahoma and Texas type of thing. Wouldn't think okra would be up here. Because, yeah, I don't think it grows too good up in this cold area. You never know. I'm not the expert here. Sweet corn. Right now? I wouldn't think this would be... Oh, never mind. I see the date. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. June, July, and August. That makes a lot more sense. And then even Alaska's up in this thing. I figured it'd be a lot colder stuff, but it does kind of make sense with this. Lettuce, peppers, radishes, rhubarb, yeah. But as you can see, that it for the 3 months here, it shows what the main crops are in these regions, which is very interesting. These are farms that supply our restaurants and our grocery stores and things like that. It's just not us people who grow stuff. It's actual people who sell what they grow and stuff like that. So if there's a bad, like for instance, bananas, we don't grow those here. It's just not in our wheelhouse, basically. So we have to have those shipped in. So you're sitting there looking at, if, and say they're coming into California here. And to get a banana, say in Ohio, they have to drive all the way over here and then unload that. That's crazy. And that's and that same thing. Well, I don't know pineapples. I don't know if they grow pineapples around here or not. In the United States, I wouldn't think so. I would think that'd be more for a tropical area. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on. But you kind of get what the gist is of this, and I like the way they done this. It's not so long and drawn out. It's boom, right there is your information right there. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment. If you're not subscribed, please do so, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, God bless.